Alright guys, so we got this team today. We're going to see how it does. So my psychic partner's alt is going to be put to rest. Not my alt, but Joey's. So DJ passed me this team. I'm not going to lie, it's not looking promising. I'm not a fan of it because it lacks power. Right? It doesn't really have any firepower. Can it catch somebody off guard and put in some work? Yes, but it's not a simplistic team to use. The strongest thing is the Azumarill, and Azu is walled by, I wouldn't say walled, but can be easily checked. So not my preference, but it has a MUK, and so we're gonna be making do. Besides, as I said, I'm gonna be doing team building with Jam, so take this as a more chill live as I get that prepared with the teams. And if you have any suggestions for mons you want to see, I put them in the link down below. But as we're looking at this, the opponent, oh, it's actually rain. I just realized it was a rain team. I don't know why. Is it just me or this just doesn't look rainy? It's super red. It's a super red team, which is on rain like. So that's probably why I just ignored it. But Lando is very critical for that filthy ass gambit. My Valiant is very important. Yeah, it's really just about busting up that damn this guy with future sight combination. So I'm actually going to MUK first. The beauty of MUK here is it ensures value, unless because I could have actually treads led, but I think the treads is going to be relevant later on. So I'm actually faster than him, which is surprising. So the treads comes out. This could be a plethora of options, but my lander, as I said, is super important for that gambit. What's my terror type? It's water too, so that's even more important for Basket Legion. As he goes for knockoff and unveils that he's physical. Obviously, knockoff will not be able to knock me out after this. So we're going to... No way Earthquake's killing me either. What? I was wrong. That's frustrating for my own... Oh wow, I made him look like a fool. I don't think he will die though. Yeah. So use this Terra type. This isn't going well. The Slowking dying there, I was fairly confident I couldn't die. Like, that's really fucking disappointing. You're taking 45 from a Tread. Treads is weak as shit. And could I have calc for that? Sure. I could have gone Lando? Sure. But I knew I would have picked up a kill and they would have way better positioning if he just didn't knock me out. So that might have been max roll. Like, Treads is weak as fuck. Or maybe I'm just overestimating Slowking's bulk. But that should not be doing 45% to me. Especially on Terra. You know, rocks would have been clean here. It would have been cute. It would have been nice. Blah, blah, blah. But as I said, the lander is just too important. The MUK is really important too, though. MUK being asleep isn't ideal. But I can't let this go to sleep. There's a helmet. It's a eject button. It's actually... so I guess I'm tearing this, which makes sense. I'm actually surprised at. So what I'll do is Terra Water, have him liquidation / wave crash. Hopefully no fucking goddamn bullshit luck. Golly. So that means Basket Legion upon attacking next time is pretty much finished. I do have I did lose my flying typing, and I can't have what am I trying to say? And the speed tier. So like right now my treads is really good, but I need the gambit to be well checked. He's already terra'd, so we'll see, man. We'll see. There's so many fucking conditions to be met here as he sacks treads. We'll see, because like right now the Among Us didn't spore because of its eject button. My ice spinner is good. My MUK is gooder. Actually, I forgot I had ton. That's why I brought this shit out. Forgot that's why I led. Did I lead with this? That's what it was. I wanted to stop the Amungus. I forgot this shit learns taunt now. So this forces Gambit to give me his item, which I know he don't want to do. He don't want to do that. Oh, he goes Pelipper. Oh my goodness. And I'm faster. Look at MUK go. Look at MUK go. So we're staring down likely Legion here, but Legion dies. He actually goes to Moltres. Moltres is a crazy play. Because you're going to get poisoned and jabbed and all the things. And now I'm just going to Aqua Jet you. That's crazy. How am I going to have poison jab, poison touch, and I don't knock him out? And I don't get the poison. Twice. Guys, jam bad luck or what? Jam bad luck or what? I do think MUK still eats one. Look, this dude should be poisoned. Yeah, MUK. Finally gets a fucking poisoning. Now he's Gambiting down, but Gambit is irrelevant because I have a full health Valiante, right? So this is a very, very relevant mon. And now I can Ice Spinner. He can't guard against Treads, so when Treads comes out, it's a Bloodbath. Plus, can't guard against Earthquake though. He's crazy for going for Swords Dance there. Swords Dance is a crazy play. No way I die to Sucker Punch. That's why I'm like, Swords Dance is a crazy play. Because MUK's gonna have to get Sport here, which is not the end of the world. I guess to reposition my Treads here, which covers for Gambit. That's not what I want to do though. I really would prefer to land though. If he does go for Giga Drain, so be it. Yeah, I figured. And Legion can't touch me. So if I U-turn out, I have Azu. What I'm trying to think is how I can get in a position where I guarantee kill the last two. So let's say that I sack MUK here. If I sack MUK and he wave crashes or something like that. Because after this, after I take this damage, he's gonna go to Gambit. I want U-turn into Treads. It's gonna Swords Dance. I guess I don't need Phantom Force. Very interesting. So he's gonna die here. No, he's not gonna die. What am I saying? He's gonna knock me out. So I could sack. What's my Azu speed tier? Probably served in this game, but I could sack my Azu. I don't want to take Abandoned Phantom Force from this. I go Treads. I Earth Power. Yeah, let's do that instead. Treads positioning is way better, and he might go Amungus, but I know he won't switch now, obviously, because he dies to Rock. But he'll likely go to Amungus after the fact. But if he goes Gambit, well, the beauty of this is that he has to Katao, and I'm strong as fuck. He low kicks, which is blessed, because now I get Skulllanders and Earthquake twice. Look how many points I don't have. As I said, we're gonna toss this account. I discussed last video or last live, whatever it was, last week. I know it was last week for sure. You know, battling between the meta has settled a lot. It's not as exciting and thrilling for me to just play every live with a bunch of standard teams. So I'm looking for a little bit of pizzazz in my life, in my laddering experience. And that's when team building with Jan comes, where we rock out the Intellions and things of that nature. Or the underused mons that got released that just got no love. So, yeah. If we look at the opponent's team, Azu is quite good. Bro has no good water resist. Like, I quite literally could lead it and just click liquidation 10 times. With stealth rocks, that's even more so the case if the Bass Caliber is not heavy duty boots, but even then, Bass Caliber cannot beat Azu typically. The Slow King guards against 1, 2. Lando is key for Gambino. Potential Tusk. Treads is amazing versus his team. Like the type of tread set this is. Quite amazing versus his team, especially if I beat down his Tusk. MUK is helpful versus Enamorous a little bit. What can he guard against? The biggest thing he can't guard against is Maazu. Enamorous is a wild situation. So he does go for ace on lead, which implies to me that he's wisp ace and he's trying to burn me early. Now this could be okay. The burn on it matters. Because the alternative is me going hard Slow King and taking the burn on that and Chile receptioning back on his U-turn because he's intimidated. But Chile reception would up his Back's Caliber, so I'd be Chile receptioning on a what switch? On a Slow King switch. So he actually did not want the smoke, which implies that this. So he's definitely leaving this shit in. I don't know if I want to lose my boots though. He goes Galarian Slow King. Okay, this guy is not. He's not a reckless player. This is AV, I think. 17%. I mean, it could be boost, and I'm just like, no, he's receptioned. So Chile obviously helps his Back's Caliber from the defense boost he gets as he goes to the Back's Caliber now. But it's gonna have to take a Chile. The question is, what does he do? Banded Glaive Rush might kill me because we saw Treads kill me. If he's Banded Glaive, is it worth losing Slow King? He would let me know he's Banded Glaive. I don't have any setup sweeper. I mean, I really would be shocked if I died from 100%. Because I don't want him setting up. I'm a fucking Chile. If I die, I faint. There are ways I can play around this. But if he's not banded or doesn't go for Banded Glaive Rush, it puts me in such an awkward spot with this future side up. So he goes for Earthquake, and that does 40%. So I do think he's banded. 40%. I could run a calc, but I'm trying to think, how do I take advantage of this future sight? My fairy type, my Valiant. Could go Valiant and click knockoff. I could go Azu and click liquidation. Yeah, that's better. This is a guaranteed KO. Yeah. No, he knows I'm fucking. It's 40%. I mean, that's about as much as I took from. Slow King, or at least for def. Because I have some defense, right? Yeah, I got a good, like a cool 40 in defense, more or less 44 in defense. Back's Caliber, OU choice band. EQ does way more than that. Jesus, this boy is not banded. So it's gonna set up here. So I might get crashed. I do have this guy to potentially speed boost Terra. He's definitely going for Icicle Crash. MUK is mid. Just don't want to deal with him. I don't want Valiant taking any damage in case I force him to Terra. So it's Swords Dance, okay. Swords Dance is insane to do for a lot of reasons, but yeah, he gets to kill my MUK. He really went for substitute. What? Oh no. I couldn't break his sub with Poison Jab. That's not a possibility I considered. I haven't lost the game or anything, but okay, so that's useful to know. So Crash would kill me. I'm gonna give Valiant up. This might not be the right sequence, but yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Probably Namorous come out, but I don't have the cojones to Thunder here. No human Thunders here. Now, because what I'm basically banking on here, if I Steel Beam and he switches, I'm done. I don't need to. I can just go hard Cinderace. I don't even need to risk this. So he goes Gambit. Because I can also play rough, destroy him. Now that I know his set. Mystical Fire. So I would have killed him. Actually, I'm not max speed. So if he Scarf, he would have killed me. So we Chili Recep here as the odds for Gambit. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Rocks punishes backs, but I don't want backs getting a free switch in. This is what I wanted. Now, can't 2-hit KO me because of the HP that I have. Ace is going to come in for sure. And he has to U-turn. If he has Willow, it's hard to say because, I mean, he switched last time. I'll go King. He does U-turn. So if I just play rough again, he'd have lost on mine, but it is what it is. Because what I can do is, if he goes to backs, I can Chili Reception back out. If he says D's, which is a wild play, just an absolute wild play. It's probably, he's not even fucking, that's a wild play. I wonder what his Terra type is, the way he's playing. I mean, I've clearly shown Steel Beam, and I can put you in a pack if you don't switch out. So one would assume he'd Cinderace to take the hit, or Terra Steel or something like that. So I'm gonna Earth Power here. If he doesn't go Cinderace, because if I Steel Beam and I kill him, I won't lose because unless it's a Terra that can take Steel Beam. This dude was gonna have like. You can't make this shit up. This dude was finna sack the game. So right there, he could have lost. Since Slowking can beat everything except, and Lando can beat. Yeah, I don't think he thought that through. I think he just clicked a move. I haven't lost yet, but you know, obviously, you want the opponent to make the best possible play. So I don't think he was thinking that through. I think he just like, oh well, fuck it. So now he's about to double the gambit. Though I don't think so. The way he's playing, I don't think he even considered something like that. Like the Slowking is so painfully obvious. Yeah. So it's a weird situation to allow yourself to go, and you're doing 32%. Yeah, that's what I thought he'd do. I don't remember if Future Sight activates like that, where slack off again here, then Chili. Actually, Chili first. 32%. No, slack off again. Then I Chili here. Alright. Got an Amorous. Rocks here. The reason I'm rocking is because what you don't want is for this fucking Enamorous to what I don't want is for him to stay in with the Gambit and go for Katao. Now I'm in a position where I could potentially Aqua Jet destroy. Doesn't get the special attack drop, which is a big deal. 63%. So now I get to surf for one turn, which comes close. Now we're staring down Gambit, but that's why this is beautiful. He's never Terra'd, so I want to be mindful of what he could Terra into. If it's flying, then I was gonna lose anyway. Yeah, flying I knew I couldn't stop. Flying I knew I couldn't stop. Sometimes they're fire, sometimes. I haven't seen flying in a long time. So if I had killed his backs, my treads would be... Well, my treads would be dead. Treads would be dead, but Ozzy would be at full, which would mean this wouldn't matter as much. Well, it depends on his speed tier too, right? But yeah, his play is just to go for like Swords Dance repeatedly. Sucker Punch wasn't necessary. It's +1, depending on his speed tier, like I said. He's faster than me, yeah, so it doesn't matter. So I got gambited. But the big mistake was when MUK didn't break the Baxcalibur sub. Was he in Hell when I did that? I actually don't remember. I wasn't paying attention to that. That's something I should pay attention to. But the Bax being sub thwarted the entire thing because I needed him to always be vulnerable. So sub is something to watch out for in the future. So that was cool. But yeah, it's going to be our last game. I'm actually looking forward to building again. Just not as entertained as I used to be with these battles. Still enjoy Pokemon, but that thrill of home is out, you know, all these wacky stuff. It's like, okay, that thrill is gone. MUK is decent here. The protect is going to be key. The taunt is going to be key. The poisoning is going to be key. Can't guard against Ozzy very well. Like one at click liquidation 10 times is a wrap. Landorus guards well against a majority of his team. As well as my trick on the Valiant is going to come clutch. So we be staring down. Let's say I'm staring down. Like if I were to start with MUK and Poison Jab his Hatterene, he would stay into Trick Room and then go harder Saluna most likely. If he doesn't do that, then he might go hard Ursaluna, but I doubt it. Bros, Poison Jab plus Poison Touch. Hey boy, never getting that motherfucking poisoning. Now, what's beautiful about this is that I could remove his orb here. He might Healing Wish straight up, and if that's the case, then so be it. Because it won't have the orb yet. So what we're going to do is intimidate him before he gets the orb. He's probably going to Swords Dance, actually. Let me think. If I... No way he goes through a ground move and I go hard Lando. So if I go hard Lando here and he SDs... He does Headlong Rush. That's a crazy play. Headlong Rush was crazy for a couple reasons. But I'm saying if I go hard Lando on your Headlong Rush, you're finished. So I'm guessing he just didn't care about the Grass Knot strong as fuck. Yeah, he just didn't care. Okay. This should kill him. Almost. So he'll die if he attacks. Which means he can't get the Healing Wish back. Which he's going to try to get. So if I U-turn on the crest switch, is it better to get rocks up or U-turn? U-turn is better. Because I could set myself up to where I Aqua Jet destroy him too. So I'll be able to trick the Choice Scarf, which will nab me a KO with CC. The Trick Rooms. He's obviously going to fear Moonblast. But which of them am I most concerned about? If I Moonblast and he goes Gambit. If I Moonblast and he goes Gambit, I'll have to give up on mine. If I Moonblast and he goes, Iron Hand's not dying anyway, so I'm just gonna CC. He gives up the Ursaluna. Oh. I beg to differ. So Treads, I doubt gets to a KO. Treads is important, not as important as Lando, just because now he's tricked. So I have Aqua Jet spam and my Valiant's super important. How important is this Treads though? How important is Slowking, honestly? Slowking is slower than this, right? Actually, I just realized Slowking is an offensive threat. Facade. Oh, it 2 kills me. If I sack Lando, let's get Rocky Helmet and he'll kill the Ursaluna. If I will kill the Ursaluna, but I have to deal with one of these motherfuckers after that. The Gambit's what concerns me. It's really what I'm concerned about. He has 2 Trick Room options left. I could Terra. I could Terra and kill him. Is that a worthy Terra though? Versus Azu's Terra Water. He could Headlong Rush, but no way Headlong Rushes. No way Headlong Rush there. I get rid of the Ursaluna and preserve an extra sack, which I think is relevant with the Trick Room situation going on, you know. As the Officer Hoopa obviously is going to be the fastest thing of all time, as he's at 148. So Azu under the Trick Room is slower. He may Psychic. Azu's health matters, but I don't think it matters that much. Especially because it prevents this from psychicking. I mean, from Trick Rooming. So if I were to Aqua Jet, no, just go back to Treads. Actually, I forgot I was I completely forgot I was part Terrad. So this might be faster than my If it's faster than my Lando, it's an issue. Oh wow, that's actually super clutch. It's not that's interesting. What would that have done? Hyperspace Fury, it would have pushed him out. So he has to Trick Room here. So if I Trick Room and then Earthquake or U-turn. The thing is, I don't think the Hoopa dies from EQ, but it died from U-turn. And then he'll be able to Hyperspace Fury for a free turn. Yeah, it doesn't fucking die. If he Psychics, I'm fucked, but I don't think he will. I think he's gonna, he actually Psychicked, damn. Yeah, I don't think Slowking's killing from 20. Okay, it actually died. But I've it's not over, but it's over, you know what I'm saying? He has 1 turn of Trick Room left. He has 1 turn of Trick Room left with an unboosted Gambit. So shit's looking half decent, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't Terra'd yet, which is what his biggest asset is. Yeah, me not killing Hoopa, I should have U-turned. What I was concerned about was the Iron Hands coming in. I had no counterplay to that, and I didn't use Azu well enough. So, I mean, either Terras or Suckers here. I mean, you could Iron Head. You could Iron Head. But that's a wild play. Not really. If he doesn't Terra Flyings. Yeah, Terra Flying Iron Head was the best mid ground. And the second time I lost to Terra Flying. So this team cannot beat Terra Flying Gambit. But as I said, when I looked at this team, I knew it wasn't going to be the greatest. And literally, I don't know. Like, if I Gambit leads in Terra Flyings, my counter plays hoping that he stays in and I trick him with Valiant. It literally beats every other Pokemon on my team. Like, quite easily. So, yeah. But yeah, as I said, just some entertaining Pokemon today. Look forward to team building with Jam coming back. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.